Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Buzzin Walkabout here on Buzzin Pattaya, and today I'm down here in the Avenue Mall, and today's topic is a question I've been asked quite a lot of times, and that is who has the best sports bar here in the city centre. And it's a really good question, and it's one that I will try and answer the best way I can. But what I will say before we head off and get into this is that these are only a few of the places that I would recommend, but by all means it does not mean that this is a definitive list and that these are the only places, because I'm sure you guys out there watching this, you will all have places you can shout out, and if you have them, please, drop a comment below, nominate where somewhere that you know is a good sports bar. And what I want to do is just clarify one thing about a sports bar. Let's make a sports bar a bar that has more than just one or two TVs that happens to screen the odd game. Let's make a sports bar somewhere that we can go to where we know they've got like 5, 10, 15, 20 different screens, and there's a huge chance that you will be able to watch your sport. And now, before we get in there, just bear with me 1 second. I just need to pause the video. Right, sorry about that. I just had to talk to somebody. All right, so yeah, before we head off, and I'm going to have a walk around, show you some of the bars that I'd like to nominate. I just want to say a few thank yous and to welcome our new members, Patrick Banken, Andy Williams, Gary Williams. Now, one of you guys are brothers, maybe. Joe Brewer and Owen. Guys, thank you very much for joining our members area. And if you haven't yet seen our members area, please guys have a look, because what I'm doing is I'm currently going around lots of businesses and places, and I'm negotiating discounts for all of our Buzzin Pattaya YouTube members. And what I'll do is once it's all in place, which will be fairly soon, I will send you out a digital ID card that you can keep on your phone and just show them on your phone to prove you are a member, and then you will get whatever discounts we can negotiate. So please check out the members area. All right, so sports bars here in Pattaya City. Where are they? Who are they? And let's go check some of them out. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around and let's head off. So as I said, I'm here in the Avenue Mall, and I guess I can't really go anywhere without firstly mentioning the Robin Hood. Now, the Robin Hood is a sports bar. You go up the stairs, see where the girl is up there just walking in. That's where the entrance is. They've got a lot of TVs. They've got a huge TV in the back area, massive, and they screen a lot of all of the major sporting events. So if that's your thing, then go into there. That is the Robin Hood, and that is in the Avenue Mall, just off Second Road. Okay, so let's go through here. Just got to do my check-in. Let's just blip my hand. There we go, that's good. All right, so cup and cup. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk through the mall and head out the other side. And the reason being, you may or may not have seen the other day that I interviewed Rocky from Corandos bar. Really nice guy. He's operating the bar with some incredibly good, what I would call old school standards. In other words, he has told his girls the customers always come first. No live streaming, no mobile phones. And if you didn't see the video, just check back. It was only a couple of days ago, and there's a 2-part coffee chat with him, and it really was good. But I'm going to come to that place in a second, and you can see where we are. Incidentally, that's Mr. Big there, Mr. DIY, sorry. They've got everything in there, and I mean everything. Every conceivable gadget, you name it, they've got it. All right, so we're at the other end now. We're just on the back end in Soi 15, and we're going to head up. And if you come down on your motorbike and you're looking for somewhere to park, there's your parking bay there. And literally, go down Soi Buakhao, come to Soi 15, and I was a bit shaky on it. What's that all about? What's going on there? Yeah, I had the wire stuck. What an idiot. All right, so sorry about that. That was my Shaking Stevens impersonation. Okay. Now, Corandos is just up here on the right. I'll show you that in a second. So, sports bars. Where, if you want to watch sport, do you go to? Where is your go-to sports bar here in the Pattaya City area? Now, I do appreciate and I understand that Jomtien has a fair few, as does Naklua. And there's also a couple of places over on the dark side. But the question I was asked was about the city centre. So let's try and keep it focused on that. And that way we avoid anybody saying, oh, I went to that place, it was miles away. Now, across the road here, Corandos. That's where Rocky is. And it's a really good place, really good bar, lots of TVs, lots of sports. As I say, I interviewed him the other day. If you didn't see it, please check it out. It was a really good interview, and he's a really nice guy. Really nice guy. So, back to sports. You know what I'm going to ask you, and I've got to ask you. So, first question, what is your favourite sport? And if you're not into sports, imagine that you were. And if you were, what would be your favourite sport? So, those of you guys that are sports mad, love a game of sport, what is your sport? Is it football, boxing, rugby, tennis? What is it? For me, it's boxing. Yes, I am a huge fan of football, but boxing is my go-to sport, 100%. I was very fortunate when I was younger. I spent a lot of time, 4.5 years boxing. Had 64 fights when I was younger. Hard to imagine that, really. And I didn't do too bad, to be fair. And won 57. But on my last fight, I got knocked clean out. I'm not talking about just like a tap on the jaw. I'm talking good night Vienna, hasta la vista, baby. I was well and truly gone. And that was my last ever fight. Not because I got knocked out. That wasn't really the issue. Because I'd been put on my arse a couple of times. It wasn't a big deal. But it was more the case that at the time I was married and had a little baby. And I had other business interests. And my wife was giving me loads of grief about it. And in the end, I decided that, yeah, let's end on a flat pack, on the basis it was me getting flat packed. But hey ho, as they say, you can't win them all. So what is your go-to sport? And in your sport, who is your icon? Who is the person you just love? For me, it was Mike Tyson. It was a shame when he got involved with Desiree Washington and all the other rubbish he put up with. But when, you know, when Customato died, Bill Jacobs and Bill Clinton, Jim Jacobs came in. Oh, we'll take over, clueless. And then, of course, the infamous Don King turned up and said to Mike, well, you're black, I'm black. Why are you with two white people? And then that was it. The rest was history, as we all know. Sad, really, but it is what it is. But yeah, for me, Mike Tyson. But how about you guys? Who is your idol in sports? It's a lovely day today. It's nice and hot. And we're heading up now towards another place I want to give a shout out to. I'm just trying to outwalk this guy with all these penny piggy banks. They love them. Ties, my missus and the kids, they put every single satang in those piggy banks. And then at the end of the year, they smash it open, see what they got in there. And it's like they won the lottery. Oh, I got 1,000 bars. Like, okay. But fair play to them. Oh, let's have a look quickly. Everybody asks me, what's today's rate when I'm walking around? So here's today's rates, guys. Oh, sorry, that's a bit of a wobble. So US dollar, euro, the pound, 42.58. It was 42.6 yesterday. And the Aussie dollar, 23.7. There we go. All right, so let's keep, he's overtook me now, look, bloody hell. All right, so let's head up. Now we're heading up towards LK Metro. And the reason we're going to LK Metro is there are a few places I want to shout you out. And again, I've got to get a sprint on to get past this dude. 1 second. Body cap. Sorry, Mark. All right, so let's keep going. Those of you that like a Subway, there's a Subway on the corner here if you weren't aware. There we go, just right in front of us. I'm not really a Subway kind of person. Strange really, considering how fat I am. Now, sports bars, number 2 for me. Not as in it's the second one, but over there. is Witherspoons. Dean used to be the manager there, great guy. But they screen a lot of the sports in there. They've got a lot of TVs in there. And he's overtook me for the third time, bless him. But that's another go-to place, is Witherspoons. All right, let's continue. He probably thinks I want to stare at his arse, which is really not a good situation to be in. Oh, that's it, he sat down now. Just a quick one, guys. Over there, Triangle Bar. Remember the Triangle Bar? They do a 2-for-1 offer every night, and it's a good go-to place. Nothing to do with sport whatsoever, but it's just a good place to go. All right, let's head up. Coming up to I-Rovers Metro now. Was in there the other day. My lord, it was rammed. And I'm talking proper rammed. Like, I met up with a few of the guys off the channel. We went off and did our thing, and it was brilliant. But my lord, went into Paradise, went into Crystal, Bachelor, standing room only. Went into Soy, what's it called? Oh my God, not Soy, Soy Boomerang. Went into Soy Boomerang, into Heaven Above, standing room only. Crazy. And this is meant to be low season. Hey ho. Right, now, I-Rovers Metro. There are a few places in here that you could quite easily describe as a sports bar. You got I-Rovers. I mentioned I-Rovers the other week when I interviewed with Darren. Smashing guy, really is a great guy. So, coming down here, Murphy's Law, not really a sports bar, but it's a good bar, popular bar. But up here, we've got the Metro Bar. Now this is a sports bar, and they've got a lot of TVs in here. There we go, spin it around, there you go. So that's the Metro Sports Bar, and very busy, a lot of sports, definitely a go-to sports bar. Now, as well as that, if you like your golf, not for watching sport, but mainly for playing, there is the golf club in I-Rovers Metro there. So if you like your golf, definitely a place to check out. But over here in the corner, there we go. This is arguably probably the go-to sports bar, and that's called I-Rovers. As I say, I mentioned I had an interview with Darren the other day. They play every sport, open 24 hours a day. Really is a great place to go if you like your sport. And last week I interviewed Jason here from Cafe Racer. Really, really nice guy. I was nervous as hell on camera, bless him. And but he did brilliantly. He did absolutely brilliantly. And further down there you got Pandora's on the right. I interviewed Ricky and a few others. But there's no more sports bars down that way. So what we're going to do is I want to show you one other, and that's the Retox, which is down Soi Honey. I hope and pray that the girls are in a nice mood today, because the other day I walked down there, they were not happy to see me. Really weren't happy. But hey, it is what it is. So, going to walk back up now. So come on then, what is your favourite sport and why? And do you play it? You know, if you play it, what level do you play it? Are you playing at just a fun level, a reasonable level, a good level, maybe an above average level, or maybe you're at a very good level? But please drop a comment below and let us know, in your opinion, where is the best sports bar here in the city centre, and what sport do you follow? And while we're walking down the Retox, I just want to ask you guys a question. And I might be talking a lot of rubbish now, but I just want to throw it at you because I trust what you tell me. And the question I want to ask you is, there's a lot of like little news updates here, like little snippets. Hello, darling, you going to run me over, buddy cab? And lots of little news snippets and just general chit-chat stuff that you see in the papers and on TV and released. And they don't follow. Chris, there's Chris from La La Land, Wet Six and Scooters Bar, he's the owner. Yeah, so there's a lot of little snippets that are released every day here. And what I was thinking of doing, now we're going to go to Soy Honey now, And these girls are going to not be happy. I say they're going to dive for cover, look the other way, yak me, whatever. And so basically, there's a lot of little snippets that are released. And what I was thinking about was creating like a news update, a weekly news update, where I can pick all those snippets, and what I can then do is just go through them with you and give you any little twists or turns that I may or may not have about them. So what do you think? Is that a good idea, a bad idea? What do you think? Let me know, please. And if you think it's a rubbish idea, you know, tell me. Listen guys, this channel's about you, not about me. I'm just simply trying to make sure that I deliver as much as I can to you that is of interest. All right, so far halfway down, I've managed to stay in one piece, which is a good thing. Nobody's angry with me today. The other day, these two girls were really upset. What are you doing? Why you look at me? I'm like, all right, chill out, sweetheart, chill out. But you know, maybe back home in the village, they've told them they're working in a bank. Where really? Well, I'll leave that to your imagination. All right, so we're heading down Soy Honey now. If you like your massages and you've never had a soapy, the honey body massage, that's definitely a place to check out. And if you haven't had a soapy, you need to have one. Just one. Some people go loads of times, but just have one. It's a bit of fun and definitely worthwhile doing just for the once, just so you've had the experience. And if you're not sure what they do in there, I'll explain it very briefly. There's a big goldfish bowl. We call it a goldfish bowl. All the girls sit behind the glass with their numbers, normally red and blue numbers, which indicates the newer girls and the older girls. You pick the girl, she'll take you upstairs for a massage and shower, soapy massage on the mattress, followed by another more relaxing and comprehensive, we call it a comprehensive massage, where they make sure everything is left untouched. And then if you're feeling tired and you need to have a lay down on the bed, which coincidentally happens to be in the same room, well, luckily enough, she will read you a bedtime story just to put you at ease and allow you to drift off into oblivious sleep. And if you believe me on all of that, you'll believe anything. Okay, so coming down now, Retoxies up ahead where that guy's walking across the road. Another really popular sports bar. And Colin, who's the owner, manager, and he's very kindly going to come with me on Friday, April the 9th, when I go off and do my sponsored bike ride for the Bang Crew Jar children. So that's really kind of him. He's going to be a pacemaker. He rides hundreds of Ks every week, and I don't. But I'm going to try and ride as far as I can in 4 hours. I'm aiming for 100k, and I'm looking for sponsors to help me support these kids that have been abused. And let me just stand back here, and you can see there, look at the sports schedule here. See it? They literally cover every single sport, and it's definitely a place to go to if you like your sport. All right, so heading back down now, opposite Tip Plaza, and we're gonna head back towards the shopping mall, only a little way. Tip Plaza, sadly, look at it. It's a real shame. That used to be brilliant. And this bar here, the Kanika bar, my lord, I've spent some Songkrans there. Great girls, great fun, take good care of you. I used to bring my son, he used to play, used to love it. And of course you can imagine a little young white-skinned boy, oh, he was like their little teddy bear. I was so jealous. He was getting more attention than me. But never mind. All right guys, so, whew, nice. We're heading back up now. I'm going to walk up towards the mall. Yeah. Amazes me how these guys look. Yeah. They work in this heat. Look at that. See that? Wow. Sawadee Cup. Any made on, mate? Made on? Oh, okay, Cab. Sawadee Cup, Malcolm. So I just said, you're not hot? He said, no, I'm not hot. I'm like, really? My Lord. And they're lovely people, the Thai people. You know, they get such a bad press sometimes. And I know in the past I've said to you in other videos, you know, if you ever get in a heated situation, just walk away. And I stand by that. I stand by that. But in general, people that are going about a normal everyday life, that are not security in bars, etc., in general, absolutely lovely people. Really, really lovely people. Okay, so let's keep walking. There's Kiss Foods on the left. Now I won't put the camera in because everyone's eating, but yeah, Kiss Foods is very popular. Look, I'll show you some of the meals you can get. Not bad, that, look. And if you like the fish, and this one here, Tom Yam Goong, it's prawns. It's a prawn soup, and they call it Tom Yam. Tom Yam is the style in how they made it, and Goong is the word for prawn. So if you like prawn soup, you ask for Tom Yam Goong, and they're really, really nice. And aside from the subject of sports bars, heartbreakingly, look at this. This used to be brilliant. This is Toy's Beer Bar, and I've spent many a night sit here watching the band play. I've even been on stage and played the drums and sung a few songs. Brilliant place, but sadly, as you've seen, whether it will reopen again, I honestly don't know. It's very hard to tell at the moment because these little small beer bars don't really show any indication as to what is available in terms of reopening. So it's hard to tell. And incidentally, I covered in a video the other day, and I made mention to a pharmacy called Tim's Pharmacy, where I highly recommend, where you will get decent products that you may or may not need. And I'll show you it here. It's just here, right next door to Tim's Bar, and it's here. There you go. So this pharmacy here, you can get all your enhancements, both for gymnasium and also for bedroom gymnastics. And the quality of what they provide you is very, very high. All right, I'm just going to spin the camera around. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that walkabout. And like I say, please drop down in the comment below, where is your go-to sports bar? What is your favorite sport? Who is your favorite sports person? And please drop the drop the comments below, and let's see where you guys like to hang out, what sports you like to watch, and who you like to follow. All right, so that's it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. As I said at the beginning of the video, guys, please check out our members area. As I say, I'm busy going to lots and lots of places, asking them if I can bring customers into their door using the Buzzin Pattaya video channel. Will they give you a discount? And some of them have given us great discounts. So I'm building on that more and more. So please check out the members area, and if it's something you'd like to join, please join. And also join our Telegram group, which is down in the description of this video below. Look in the description down there, you'll see the link. Come over, join all the rest of us. There's over 700 people chit chat every day, and there's over 1,000 people, I think it's actually 1,100 now, in our video, in our photo gallery, where I put all the pictures of the girls that are joined in the bars that are up to date. So there you go. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.